Greetings, Chaos Lords! We wanted to show you some of the new content of Warhammer Chaos on Conquest, because we recently debuted some really cool features, a new warlord, and a lot of new things. But more importantly, we wanted to share an idea we had, which some of you may be familiar with already. During November and the first half of December, we will be running the Realm Wars event in a championship format, and we will crown the champion with some really cool rewards. But what does this mean? We'll find out a lot more about this today. But first, we want to give a massive shout out and of course send our deepest thanks to all the players who continue to support us and make this game possible. And special thanks to Games Workshop, who are really the architects of this fantastic world in which we live our adventures. Of course, if you're watching this stream, we especially want to thank each and every one of you because we're thrilled to be able to officially share this awesome news with you in streaming format. So, let's talk about a bit the game. Earlier in the month, we introduced patch 3.0, which drastically changed the game. But because players now can take more warlords to their battle marchers, and we think this really unleashes the potential of the warlords. We also introduced a new event, which we are running this week, the Colossal squig event, which we'll talk about shortly. We know that one feature that players really look forward to, and that really lets them put their competitive spirit to good use, are the Realm Wars. We've seen some pretty amazing battles in the last few months, and some of them have been really incredibly close. Last time around, for example, Sigvald 8 and Ludwig 7 had a really close battle, which was decided by a small margin. Gelt 7 and Gelt 8 also ran pretty close, and we were really excited looking at the results as they played out. And this is what got us thinking. What can we do to take this event that players enjoy and really take it to the next level? We realized that a really interesting way of doing that is to give the Realm Wars more of a competitive qualification, which can really be used to select the top realm, the top alliance, and the top players in the game. And we decided to make that happen and really make sure the players, alliances, and realms are recognized as being at the top, the champions of RVRs. So, what is the Realm Wars Championship? The idea is to use the same mechanics as our usual RVRs, but this time we have only one winner in the end after 3 rounds. So, we will do the 3 rounds of RVR, and during each round, some realms will qualify to advance to the next, and ultimately, the final winner will receive the title of Realm Wars Champion 2021. Is this cool or what? You and your alliance mates will be the top players of the game officially. So, the first issue is that we need to decide how realms are qualified. This isn't easy because we have a number of realms. So, we decided that the first round will be a qualifying one, and only the 4 realms with the highest score will qualify for the second round. So, if you and your alliance really focus on achieving the highest scores, you can qualify for the next round even if you lose against your first opponent. Remember, the first round of the Realm Wars Championship is the 6th of November. Don't forget. So the first 4 scoring realms will qualify for the semifinal, which will take a normal bracket format from that point on. And of course, there is no semifinal without a final, nor a final without a champion. Will your region be there? And of course, we wanted to make this pretty special. So we're happy to announce that there will be some extra incentive during the rounds of the Realm Wars Championship. We came up with a special new chest that will be delivered as an alliance gift to the alliances that control the landmark cities on each realm at the end of each RVR round. So, if you manage to control the cities, your alliance leader will receive loads of chests that they can distribute later to the rest of the alliance. These chests contain a lot of goodies, and hopefully there will be a nice reward to battle out for the cities. Each of these chests has items for a warpstone value of over 37,000 warpstone, and if your alliance controls any of the landmark cities at the end of a championship round, your leader will get 30 chests to distribute among the alliance. That's 30 chests per city, so if you control Altdorf and Kislev, for example, you get 60 chests to distribute. That should generate some excitement for the cities. In the first round, your alliance gets 30 chests per landmark. In the semifinal, it will be 50 per landmark, and in the final, it will be 75 chests per landmark. This, of course, is on top of the normal RVR rewards that you and your alliance get for participating in the event. But that's not all. Stay tuned until the end of this transmission, and you'll know that we're also preparing a unique surprise for the winners of the final. Okay, so we'll keep talking about the Realm War Championship in just a few minutes because there are more things we wanted to show you. This is because we are about to start the Colossal Squig event, which is a new event from this version of the game. Let's go check it out. So, what will happen is that when the event starts, you'll see the Colossal Squig on the map, which you can attack using Vanquish attacks from your champion. You'll see in a minute that this is a Legion event, so this means your score will get added together with all of your Alliance members and you can reach a high score together. So make sure to band together with your Alliance and attack the squig over and over so you get as many points as possible. So, as you see, the idea is to attack the squig, and the rewards are really cool. Because by attacking this foe, you can get some Vanquish components as loot drops. We know these are really valuable, so hopefully you guys will be able to take advantage of this. Notice here that this is a Legion event like we said. Let's look at the rewards for each tier of the Colossal Squig event. As you can see here, we have some goodies here, but one of the cooler rewards you can get from this event is a Tier 4 Monstrous Beastman units. These are pretty new. You can build them from the Hearthstone, but you can also get them in the event. Now the Colossal Squig will not only give you lots of event rewards, but also will have some really cool drops. So every time you hit your champion, you stand to gain some of the drop items. Let's look at them. They include Jabberslite Hide, Bloodfruit, Bloodstone, Cordial of Zinc, Death Herd of Nurgle, and Barb Silk of Slaanesh, which are all rare components used in crafting. These are all part of the Vanquish set, so hopefully you'll be able to get a bunch of them. Also, you'll get Champion XP, of course. So let's pause here. We'll come back to the game in a few minutes, but let's talk a bit more about the Realm Wars Championship. We are about to announce the first 3 pairings of the qualifying round. Remember, in this round, the 4 qualified realms will be the ones who score the most points, regardless of whether they win against their RVR opponent, and also the chest rewards will be received by the alliances controlling the landmarks. Okay, so we have the first draw here. The rules are as follows. We have 2 pots, pot A and pot B. We have 3 realms in pot A and 3 realms in pot B, and we will draw 1 from each to get the first 3 pairings of round 1. Let's have a look at the pots. So pot A consists of Magnus 9, Ludwig 8, and Ludwig 7, while pot B has Sigvald 8, Gelt 7, and Gelt 8. You'll notice that Magnus 9 is a new realm, because it is the resulting realm from the merge of Gelt 4 and Throg 8. Before we get into the first draw, it should be noted that we have 2 more pairings. We didn't want to put all of the realms in pots because some realms are much younger than the others. So the other pairings are already predetermined. These are Gelt 9 versus Wolfheart 9 and Ludwig 9 versus Vessus 9. So, let's perform the draw. Okay, so we have our first draw from pot A, which is Ludwig 7. Great. And now we will draw 1 from pot B. Awesome, it's Gelt 8. So this means we have our first pairing from the pots. It will be Ludwig 7 and Gelt 8. These will be paired for RVR against each other for the first round, which will happen on the 6th of November. Don't forget. Alright, let's get back to the game. So we were looking at the Colossal Squig event before, but of course that's not all. We have more in this update. Let's check out the new warlord, the blue scribes. Created to hunt down all magic spells, the blue scribes ride their disc of zinc, squabbling as they seek lost magics to bind to parchment. So, this is the new legendary zinc warlord, the blue scribes. You can see here the art is really nice. I love how both scribes look, and it's really appropriate. Let's check out their buffs. So we have the zinc speed bonus, monstrous infantry range attack bonus, monsters amour bonus, and bonus chance of reward. So this warlord has really good synergy with monster units because it has buffs for them, which is great, because with the Hearthstone and with the Colossal Squig event, you should have some of these units soon. They should synergize pretty well together, and I like the bonus chance of rewards. I guess I can use them when I want to go for a special loot. And here we can see how the stats of this warlord will evolve once you manage to level it up. So if you missed the blue scribes in the last Zinc event, make sure to try to get this warlord the next time we have a Zinc event. And of course, if you didn't get it, you can continue to collect favorite in order to rank it up. Stay tuned for the events. And speaking of warlords, now we can talk about a massive change. So, as you know, in this latest patch, we have added the ability to use more than one warlord in a single battle march. So your armies now can get buffs and stats from different warlords. You need to research this ability, and then you can send up to warlords together with your battle march. Let's check that out. So here we're going to send an army attack. To do that, go to the Select Warlords menu, and you can tap on 3 warlords. Now you need to research the ability to send more than one warlord, but I only have the research that allows me to send 2 warlords. But that's fine. We'll send 2 this time. These 2 work. So now we need to select their buffs. We can only equip up to 4 buffs for this march, so we need to let some of it go. I'm curious what the best combination is. Do you know? Alright, that's done. Now you can send your battle march, and believe me, the results are there to see. Your battle marches are now much more powerful thanks to the warlords. This is a really big change that gives a lot of value to the warlords. Now we'll do it again with a different pair. Alright, one final thing, and then we'll go back to the championship. It's just that this new update has so many things. Let's go check out the new structure, the Hearthstone. So I can't level this building up at the moment, because in order to do so, you need the Dark Offerings. This item is not easy to get, but you can get it during the next Beastman Army event. So next time that the event hits, make sure to send some war bands together with your alliance, and you can acquire some of the items. But we can check out the monster units that you can build here. Alright, so you'll want to get those Dark Offerings to get those units into your armies. Let's go back to the Realm Wars Championship pairings. Remember, in this round, the 4 qualifying realms will be the ones who score the most points. So, let's see. This time we have drawn Gelt 7, and let's see who's on pot B. Magnus 9. Great. So that only leaves Ludwig 8 versus Sigvald 8. Which means that the qualifying round is decided. Now everyone knows who they'll be fighting against. So that was a lot of information. So let's recap. So the basic rules, one more time, are the first round will be the qualifying round. And only the 4 realms with the highest score out of all participants will qualify for the second round. So the first 4 scoring realms will qualify for the semifinal, which will take a normal bracket format from that point on. Then we will hold the semifinal and ultimately the final, with the winning realms of each round. There will be a special chest which will be delivered as a reward to the alliances that control the landmark cities on each realm at the end of each RVR round. These will be delivered to the alliance leaders and distributed between the members. This, of course, is on top of the normal RVR rewards that you and your alliance get for participating in the event. Finally, this is so cool. We have a special surprise. We are happy to announce that we are partnering with Games Workshop in order to deliver an actual, physical, unique reward to the winners of the final of Realm Wars Championship. The winning alliance, meaning the alliance that gets the most points from the winning realm after the final, will get a unique, customized reward themed after their favorite chaos god, delivered directly to their home. Let me stress this enough. You can't get this in stores, by the way. We will be showing you this reward next week, so stay tuned. This is a perfect sign to show that you are the ultimate realm championship of Warhammer, Chaos, and Conquest. This is a really awesome way of celebrating the realm champion. So we're getting close to the end of the stream, so we just wanted to show the pairings one last time. So it is Gelt 7 versus Magnus 9, Sigvald 8 versus Ludwig 8, and Ludwig 7 versus Gelt 8. Alrighty, so we have reached the end of the stream. Thanks so much for watching, and we really hope you enjoyed it. But much more, we hope that you enjoyed the ideas that we shared here, and that you managed to participate in the Colossal Squig event. And above all, that you are just as hyped as we are for the Realm Wars Championship 2021. We want to thank you for watching and for continuing to support the game, and we want to thank Games Workshop for their help and support. And we are looking forward to seeing you on the old world. Thank you so much, and we hope to see you soon.